Hey y'all, it's Tosh. Sorry I look so rough and the lighting is so bad in here. The sun is at a weird angle. Sorry, but I'm going to have to just roll with it. I am going to do the TMI tag today. I filmed this about 4 times, so hopefully this one works. I am in the middle of our home renovation, so that's one of the reasons I look so bad. But I'm going to jump into this because if not, it's going to be 30 minutes long. Okay, 1, what are you wearing? I have on a black UK t-shirt and blue, like, paint-covered pants, just so I could work outside and not be afraid to get dirty. I'm trying to hold the light out, and this just looks stupid, so. Oh, okay. I'm going to try that for a minute. Ever been in love? Yes, I am currently married to the love of my life, my husband, Corey. We actually celebrate our 5-year wedding anniversary this Saturday, June the 18th, and we've been together since I was 14 years old, so a long time. 3, ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. As I mentioned, we've been together since we were kids, basically. In that time, you grow, you change so much, you get in that space between being a kid and being a young adult, and we did break up probably 2 or 3 times. A couple of those were pretty rough. So 4, how tall are you? I'm 5'6" according to my doctor. I say 5'7". I have been 5'7" as long as I can remember. I think they took an inch away. How much do you weigh is number 5. Last time I weighed in, I weighed 325 pounds. 6, any tattoos? Yes, I have tattoo on my left foot, my right hip/side, and then I have one on my right collarbone. I'll try if I can show you all this. This is a line from my husband's wedding vows. Sorry, I keep looking over. My questions are to the side of my camera. 7, any piercings? I have my ears pierced. I would love to have other piercings, but in the medical profession that I'm in, I cannot have any other piercings, so it would not do me any good. 8, OTP. I don't even know if I'm answering this right based on other people's videos. I'm assuming it means one true pairing, like a couple in a movie or a show that you think is just perfect. I don't know. If that's wrong, somebody tell me, please. But I would say Scarlett and Gunner from Nashville. Number 9, favorite show, Nashville. They just said they were coming back out with it. They had canceled it. CMT picked it up. It made my life. I'm so excited that it's almost sad. 10, favorite bands. I don't have an answer to this one because I love so much different kind of music. I love the Civil Wars. I love Rascal Flatts. I love Guns N' Roses. Like, there's no right answer to that. I love music in general. 11, something you miss. Currently, I miss living with my parents and thinking that I was stressed because doing a home renovation, we're just at the tip of the iceberg, and it is about to take me out. And I miss, like, sitting in bed in a room that I didn't have to pay for the air conditioning and a roof that I didn't put on, and worrying about how I was going to get to the ball game Friday night. Like, I miss that. 12, your favorite song. Again, I listen to so much different music right now that I don't think I have a favorite song. Right now, probably Piece by Piece by Kelly Clarkson. I've listened to that several times. 13, how old are you? I'm 26. 14 is my zodiac sign. I am a Pisces. 15, quality you look for in a partner. I mean, definitely like the basic stuff, you know, honesty and a sense of humor, somebody that is intelligent, somebody that can carry a conversation with me. Not saying I'm super smart, I don't mean that at all, but somebody that can either be interested or fake an interest in what I am discussing at the time. Someone who has a relationship with God, and someone who's not afraid to put me in my place when I need it. Favorite quote, I don't even think I'm saying this right, but it says, "But what if I fall? Oh, but darling, what if you fly?" Favorite actor, I don't know if this is actor or actress. I'm going to do both. Leonardo DiCaprio and Melissa McCarthy. 18 is your favorite color. I would say purple, but I have really been loving turquoise here recently in the last year or so. So somewhere between purple and turquoise. 19, loud music or soft. It completely depends on what's going on. Sorry, I keep saying This is going to sound weird. I love to listen to loud music when I'm cleaning, unless I'm doing dishes. When I do dishes, I don't have a dishwasher. That's on the list of things for my renovation. But I do not have a dishwasher. When I'm doing dishes, I love to listen to soft music. It's weird, I know. Where do you go when you're sad? I used to go to the fridge, but now probably to bed, or I drive around. How long does it take you to shower? Probably 15 minutes. 22 is how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Shower and all, 45 minutes to an hour if I really get ready. This morning it took me approximately 3 minutes because I just put my clothes on and brushed my teeth. I showered last night. I'm not gross. 23, ever been in a physical fight? Yes, I have fought with my brother and my cousins. And in 2nd grade, I got into a fist fight with a little boy because he made fun of my name. So I punched him in the face. And he ripped my earring out. It was a bad time. Funny about that, funny little story. When I was in high school, the same snot-nosed little brat of a boy asked me out. I turned him down. 24, a turn on. I would say, I'm going to combine these together because 24 is a turn on, 25 is a turn off. Turn on is confidence. A turn off is arrogance. And a man that can realize that fine line and be right where he needs to be with that is hot. 26, the reason I joined YouTube. For those of you that are new to my channel, I have joined YouTube to document all of the experience, I guess, but the pre-op and post-op and everything leading up to my vertical sleeve gastrectomy that I plan on having in late summer to hopefully lose a bunch of weight and be able to conceive a child with my husband. We have struggled with infertility for about 5 years now, and I'm hoping that through this that we will be able to not only live healthier lives and be better people, but also start that family we've been wanting for a long time. 27, fears. Y'all, I'm like afraid of life, okay? I'm the biggest chicken. My most irrational fear, this is so stupid. I am terrified of the Easter Bunny. Like, grown men dressed up in bunny costumes is the creepiest thing in the world. Like, anybody that doesn't think that's creepy to me, like, that's weird. We will be at the mall, like, around Easter time, and you'll see them go on break, and the little Easter Bunny, and he'll be walking through the mall, and I have to go to the other side. Like, I can't stand it. I hate it. 28, the last thing that made you cry. I will not go into it, not right now anyways, and you all know what I'm talking about. There's so much going on in our country right now. It's a very scary time. There's so many people that have lost loved ones. Every time I think about it, it just breaks my heart. So that's the last thing I cried about. And the last time you said you loved someone, probably about 30 minutes ago, I told my husband that I loved him. And then right before that, I got off the phone with my mother and my younger brother, and I told them I loved them. Always tell your loved ones that you love them. Again, back to the crazy stuff going on in the world right now. You never know. You never know what could happen. And I always want the last thing I say to be something along the lines of letting them know how much I care about them. Meaning behind your YouTube name is number 30. My YouTube name is VSG for Baby B. Our last name starts with a B, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I am hopeful that through the vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery that I will be able to have that little baby B and What a cute nickname, too, for my baby. Like, come on. Like, Baby B is so cute. The last book you read. I've actually got it sitting here. Hold on. Okay, I'm actually reading this currently. My pastor's, God, my hair looks bad. My pastor's wife actually gave me this to read about a week and a half ago. It's called Men Are Like Waffles, Women Are Like Spaghetti. This is backwards, so you can't see it. But it is a book about how different our communication styles are and how men's minds work in very compartmentalized ways, whereas women can branch off into a million different ways at one time. It's really, really good. So I suggest anybody interested in anything like that, look that up. It's really good. The last show you watched. With all this work we've been doing on the house, our satellite has been out for about a week. I think the last show I watched The Big Bang Theory last night on DVD because I didn't have any TV. 34, the last person you talked to. I talked to my husband just a little bit ago. 35, the relationship between you and the person you last texted. The last person I texted was my uncle, and he is also my contractor for this home renovation. So I had texted him about some stuff with the house. 36, your favorite food. I love kettle corn. I love it so much. I have a scar from it. Yeah. Long story short, I was standing a little too close to the big, it looks like little cauldrons. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's a kettle that they pop it in at these festivals. And a hot kernel went down my shirt and burnt me right between my boobs. And I have a little circular scar. Yeah, because I loved it so much that I was standing too close. How stupid. A place you want to visit. I would love to go to Ireland one day if I can save up a ton of money and build up the courage to fly that far. I would love to do that. 39, do you have a crush? I mean, I love my husband. I'm obviously crushing on him. But if we want to talk about a different crush, Richard Rawlings from Fast and Loud. I love him. I think he's beautiful. 40, the last time you kissed someone. Again, I kissed my husband before he left a little bit ago. 41, the last time you were insulted. I was insulted at work recently. Not too recently, and it's stupid. It probably wasn't even an insult, but more so somebody was questioning if I knew what I was doing, and pissed me off a little bit. 42, favorite flavor of sweet. I love all sweets. Like, come on. I am in this situation because I love all sweets. It depends on what it is. I love plain vanilla. Like, vanilla milkshakes are delicious. I love mint chocolate. I love, like, peanut butter and banana, anything. I don't know. I love everything. 43, what instruments do you play? I dabble in a little bit of guitar and a little bit of piano. It's not enough to count for anything, though. Favorite piece of jewelry? I have, of course, my wedding band and engagement ring are, very, very special to me. But my husband bought me a Pandora bracelet years ago, and I love it. It's got so many different charms on it that he has gotten me for certain occasions and just randomly, and they all mean something, and I love the sentimental value behind that. The last sport you played. We played basketball probably a couple weeks ago now, if you really want to call it. We pretty much played horse. We didn't really play basketball, but it involved the ball in the goal, so I will consider that my last sport played. 46, the last song you sang. The last song I sang was by the Kentucky Mountain Trio. It is a gospel bluegrass group here in my area. If anybody is interested in any kind of gospel bluegrass, look them up. They are incredible, absolutely incredible. But they have a cover of a song. I believe it was done by the Booth Brothers. And it's called Go Ask the Blind Man. And it's gorgeous. It's just an incredible song, and that was the last one I sang. 47, your favorite chat up line. I don't know if that means like 1-800, you know, call for a date kind of line, or if that means like pickup line. Either way, I don't really have one. Sorry. 48, have you ever used it? No. 49, the last time you hung out with anyone. A couple weeks ago, we went over to a friend's house and had a big bonfire. That was probably the last time we hung out with anybody that wasn't involving work. We've had some friends come over to help us work on the house, but I don't want to consider that hanging out because everybody's working. We don't really get to enjoy each other. And 50, who should answer these questions next? Anybody that's not done them. I think it's definitely a good way, especially those of you like myself that are new to YouTube. It's a good way to get yourself out there and to have kind of a guide in a sense to where you don't have to just figure out what you want to say. It's laid out for you. It lets people know more about you. It lets you know more about other people. If you do this, let me know down below. I would love to watch yours and see what weird things I can find out about you. For those of you that have been watching me for VSG, like pre-op updates, I do plan on doing an update hopefully this weekend, but we are leaving tomorrow for our anniversary trip again, so I don't know that I will be able to update until we come back early next week. I may see if we can do a little something while we're down there. It just depends on how crazy it is. But I hope you all have a great weekend. Stay cool, stay hydrated, because it's 95 degrees here. I don't know how hot it is where you're at. But I hope you all enjoyed learning weird, strange, just crazy random things about me. And I can't wait to learn the same about you. Sounds so creepy. But I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.